Hey guys, this is Jeff Chrisman from njlax.com. I'm here today to do a little beginner video on lacrosse sticks. Alright, so this video is intended for beginner players and beginner players' parents. You need a lacrosse stick to play lacrosse, and there's a million out there to choose from. So today we're going to break down a little bit different types of sticks and what I think will be great for a beginner. Okay, so let's just talk about the four main parts of a lacrosse stick first. Alright, first part we're going to talk about, this is the head. Okay, this plastic piece right up here, this is the head. Right? The inside is the pocket. And the pocket can be made of a lot of different things. We can have hard mesh, soft mesh, traditional, 10 diamond, 8 diamond, 6 diamond. So there's a million different options. Right? But again, we're going to talk about what I think is really good for a beginner. So bear with me. So next is the shaft. Okay? Shafts can be made of everything from titanium to aluminum. Right? So again, we'll talk about that in a minute. And then the butt end, I think, is really, really important because it's a penalty in the game if you don't have it. It goes on the end and it makes sure nobody gets hurt. Alright, so let's start out talking about the pocket. Okay, so this stick right here, this stick is a 10 diamond hard mesh stick. Okay? So what I really like about this for beginners is that the ball comes in easily, it's catchable, but it also comes out easily. Right, so I would really recommend 10 diamond hard mesh for beginners. You could also go soft mesh, but personally I would choose a 10 diamond hard mesh for beginners. Right? Now, another option that you can sometimes see is traditional. Okay, so this is a traditional stick. These strips are leather. Right? I bought this stick as my first stick when I started playing. I wish someone had told me not to. Right? When this thing gets wet, it is a monster to deal with. I didn't know how to take care of it. I didn't know what to do with it, and it just made my life a lot harder because I couldn't catch, I couldn't throw well because I had a traditional stick. Okay? As you can tell, this is real tight as compared to this one. Alright, so what we're talking about right now is the pocket and what it should look like. Alright, so let's deal with this this traditional stick first. So the pocket, okay, you want the ball to sit just about at the bottom of the head, right? So as you can see for this stick, it's okay at this point, right? The pocket is kind of deep. I've worked it out a little bit, but again, I would not recommend that as a beginner because again, you have to work with the pocket. So here's the stick I have now. It sits in there really, really nicely. Okay, this is a great stick. Now, getting your pocket strong is really, really important. When you buy your stick, you could buy it as just a head with no pocket in here, or you can buy it from the store with a pocket already in it. Take the $20 and get it strung professionally by the store. If you know someone who strings sticks, that's great. But don't try and do it from an internet video. Don't try and get your friends to do it. Spend the $20 to get it strung professionally. It will make starting out so much easier. Like here is a store-bought stick. Okay, this was on the store, nice little beginner stick, it's a brine. The pocket is terrible. Okay, this pocket is awful. The ball isn't going to sit in there right. It's going to get caught, sitting on the shelf on the store. Kid's going to buy this, go out, try and play with it. It's not ready to go. Spend the $20, get it strung professionally. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a head. Okay? Now, this head right here, the X6, this is a little bit narrow for a beginner. Okay, the way this is strung, the ball comes out very low, right? And I don't think this is a great stick for a beginner to be using. It's more important to get something like this wider stick. This is a Proton, okay? It's made by STX, which is a great lacrosse company, and this head is a Proton. Right? I think it's a great head. It's wide. Again, I have the 10 diamond hard mesh in here. I think this is a great stick overall for a beginner. Right? Now, and I also say that I really like this shaft, the Vandal. It's inexpensive, but it's solid. Okay? It's not going to ding up when I hit another opponent's stick, or maybe I miss and I check them in the head. I don't want my stick to be dinged up pretty badly. My first stick, this one, this is an aluminum stick. Okay, this got pretty dinged up pretty quickly. You know, I learned early on that I need better than an aluminum shaft. Okay, so you know, this is it's a $40 Vandal. It's a good, it does a good job. Okay? Now again, the butt end, this one can come off, so I'll show you how it works. Butt ends here, can come right off. That part has to be covered. Okay, or you can get a penalty in the game. You can cover it with tape. Some referees will let you do that, but really you need the butt end. Best thing to do, you tape the butt end right on there so that it can't come off. All right, guys? So again, go with something inexpensive to start. You don't go out and spend $400 on a lacrosse stick when it's your first lacrosse stick. Talk to people, find out what they like, then go out and find something you like. You know, buy a $40 shaft, buy a $40 head, buy the stringing kit if the head doesn't come strung. Get it strung professionally. I say that over and over again. Okay, I wrote it in my top 10 tips for beginning lacrosse player. Get the stick strung professionally. When I see kids come out and they can't throw, it has to do with the pocket so much. If a pocket is bad, a kid is at a disadvantage to learn how to play from the start. Alright guys, so that's it for today. That was my tips on beginner lacrosse sticks. Please check us out at njlax.com. Articles, videos, all things lacrosse, all things New Jersey. Hey, keep growing the game. Best state, best sport. Right? Thanks guys. Have a good one.